Cabinet spokesperson Minister Keheliya says that the request made by the Sri Lanka Muslim Congress for a separate administrative district in the eastern province will pave the way for the creation of another ethnic problem. The Sri Lanka Muslim Congress had passed this proposal at its annual convention.
The Sri Lanka Muslim Congress has requested the government to establish a separate administrative district in the Ampara district by joining electorates where the majority population are Muslims. The SLMC notes that they had forwarded 6 proposals, including the proposal for a separate administrative district for Muslims, to the General Secretary of the United People's Freedom Alliance, Susil Premajayantha, in 2012. Speaking to News First, Hassan Ali, who is the General Secretary of the Muslim Congress, said that he had inquired about the proposal from the General Secretary of the UPFA through a letter last week. He further said that this request is justifiable and refrained to comment on the matter further.
Parties who are involved in the substance of a political journey do make such requests when their membership demands for the implementation of such proposals. There is no problem in making requests. However, these requests should be made taking into account democracy and the country's constitution. We are not only empathetic towards the requests of political parties and the population, we also analyze them. Requests are implemented subsequently. A technical answer cannot be given in a week or two regarding the Kalmune area that they are referring to. This may pave the way for the creation of an ethnic problem, and issues may crop up in the entire administrative system. I cannot comment on this matter further.
This was one of the topics that was touched on during yesterday's parliamentary session.
This is a grave problem. I am saddened by the attempts made by the Muslim Congress to distance the Muslims from the Sinhalese. We don't think that the SLMC has worked for the Muslims. We talk on behalf of Muslims and represent them more than the SLMC. Prime Minister, we all have a responsibility to ensure that we put a stop to this trend. The government has a big responsibility to play. This is a bad trend. This will pave the way for conflicts to arise within the masses. I urge this House to ensure that we act responsibly at a time like this. We have to always look at the problems that may arise if we go to allocate provinces to all sects. If we allocate provinces, this country will undergo a major crisis. 99% of the people in this country want to live in a united country as Sri Lankans. This is my statement.
Meanwhile, issuing a statement, the JHU vehemently condemns the proposal put forward by the Sri Lanka Muslim Congress demanding a separate administrative district. The party notes that the SLMC is attempting to divide the country and pave the way for extremism and ethnic issues to raise its head again. The statement also notes that the JHU rejected the proposal of the SLMC put forward as a precondition to support the president at a presidential election.
It's nearly 3 years since the end of the Eastern Provincial Poll. The SLFP lost the provincial poll. Once this happened, Mahinda Rajapaksa turned to the SLMC for support. What did he tell Hassan Ali and Rauf Hakim? They signed an agreement stating that a separate administrative district will be allocated in Ampara. This agreement was signed by Susil Premajayantha. This is what they had requested for. Whether or not the SLMC leaders support the government, the people would not cast a ballot for the government at an election.
Muslim Congress அம்பாறை மாவட்டத்தை இப்பொழுது ஸ்ரீலங்கா முஸ்லிம் காங்கிரஸ் கரையோர மாவட்டமாக
The Sri Lanka Muslim Congress has requested a separate administrative district for the Ampara district. Although they feel that their request is fair, we in the Tamil National Alliance do not think so. All this time we have been asking for a solution for the Tamil and Muslim people living in the northern and eastern parts of the country. This can be considered if a permanent solution is provided. The National Freedom Front, meanwhile, condemns the proposal made by the SLMC. The party states the proposal highlights the racist ideologies of the SLMC. The NFF urges the government not to fall prey to such traps. The party notes that the Muslim people should, with wisdom, understand the harm that is being caused to them by narrow-minded extremists who have secessionist dreams and work against unity and harmony.